Hi, I'm Laura. I'm the founder of the South Devon Players Theatre and Film Company, and this is the start of my video log, which will happen whenever I have something to talk about with theatre and related productions. It will range about all aspects of production, behind the scenes, questions and answers, pretty much anything that we encounter that I think might be good to talk about for the video log. It'll also be quite ad hoc, so some weeks you might have a video almost every day, and other times there might not be one for 2 weeks, and that all depends how busy I am with theatre shows or rehearsals. It all depends what I have to talk about. But anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the series. It should be hopefully interesting, and the purpose behind it is to provide an insight into what it's like running a theatre company in South Devon. So welcome. So the first thing I'd like to talk about today is just an overview of the theatre company, and then that will become the first video in the video log series that people can refer to if they want to look at the history of the theatre company. We were founded in the winter of 2005 into 2006, and it all came about because there were an original 4 of us who wanted something more than the amateur hobby theatre that was available in the Bay. We couldn't find any professional opportunities in the area, and for various life reasons were not able to move away. So we decided, after a few drunken evenings bewailing our fate, we decided to start our own company. And we did that with £80 from a car boot sale when we all pooled together, had a clear out each, and went off to a car boot sale. We then found a small room at the back of a social club, and that's where we got started. Over the years we've had loads of ups and downs, and I've really sort of kept the company pushing ahead and growing. We've got quite a big team, including because of the lockdown projects being online. We've got performers in several countries working with us, although we remain primarily for people in Brixham, Torbay, South Devon area. The actual catchment area is huge compared to that. We've carried on with our historical dramas and classical dramas. That part of what we do hasn't changed. So we've kept trying to find external funding, and that's been impossible to the time of this recording anyway, but we keep trying. We've got a brilliant fundraising team on board now who, even through lockdown and the constraints placed on everything from that, are still working very hard to do that. We are running profit share from ticket sales to the cast and crew, because without external funding we haven't a prayer of finding more funds to do any more than that. So we are really frantically trying to find external funding, sponsors, anything like that. But again, that's proven quite difficult, because there's a mindset that theatre in Torbay, in a small town, and that has to be amateur. And even where in press releases we've used the word we are professionals making our own work, we still then suddenly find ourselves in a newsfeed as the local amateur dramatics club, and we go, oh no, and we have to contact the press again, and it's a bit of a rant of mine, I'm afraid. So yes, we've got a lot of stereotypes and miscommunications and things like that, and misconceptions is a better word than miscommunications to fight through, but we're slowly getting there. Over 15 years, and we've decided to make a video log about how we work. So The time of recording this is the beginning of June 2020. We are hopefully in the easing period of the COVID-19 lockdown. That's been quite a challenge, as it is for, well, every theatre venue, every theatre company in the country. We were in mid-rehearsals for our production of A Midsummer Night's Dream when the lockdown came. We decided to not shut up shop temporarily. We decided to keep working. So we moved our production online, and we've just had all sorts of ups and downs with it, including at the end an illegal streaming website pirating the show, and then we had to start going down legal routes to get that stopped. And we're now going back to our production of Macbeth and resurrecting that online. And then seeing where we are, we've got plans for our next live physical show when we can go back into venues, which will be Jack the Ripper. And we've also got tentative plans for other online shows, depending when theatres and rehearsal halls and that can get back to work. So, yeah, it's quite a time of uncertainty. It's been difficult. We've been recording and filming literally sort of sat in our houses. Zoom video conferencing, which I didn't even know about 4 months ago, has been a lifeline. With digital backdrops, able to communicate together, able to record shows together. So that's how we did A Midsummer Night's Dream. And now, well, yes, we're on our downtime week, so I finally started this. And yes, so that's where we're at the moment. The video log will talk about everything bar the kitchen sink, I imagine, as we go through different productions, different work, different incidents and ups and downs of the company. And although it's difficult in lockdown, obviously I can't show you our rehearsal hall or the venues we go to. When we come out of lockdown properly, I'm able to do that. And in the meantime, I can talk about what it's like running theatre in lockdown and some of the general overall challenges that don't change year in, year out. I also hope it's not going to be a whingy series. It could be. There'll be ups and downs, there'll be positive video logs and there'll be negative video logs, because that's how running a theatre company goes. But if at any point you've got any questions about it, then I would say come to our website or our social media and drop me a line, because I'd like to hear the questions. I'd like to answer questions and reach out to people as well, and sometimes include some of those questions or dialogues within coming video logs. So that's it for now. I think I've recorded quite enough. It's nearly 9 minutes long, and I'll talk to you soon again.